What's up, everybody? My name is Shannon and I am still waiting for my Satyr, and today we are talking about Anatomy, a Love Story by Dana Shwartz. So here's the thing about this book. If the title wasn't a love story, I think I would have felt a little bit differently about this book. I still don't think I would have liked it, but my expectations were for a love story, which this book was just, it wasn't. Like, yes, there was romance in it, but like, they don't even officially meet each other until halfway through the book, and I feel like we skip so many steps with the romance, and just all of a sudden they're in love, and I feel like we're missing a huge chunk of the story. This is set in like almost Bridgerton era Scotland, which I also think was a downfall because like I just watched season 2 of Bridgerton, so I was like, oh, this is gonna be interesting. They're talking about the season. And our main character Hazel wants to become a surgeon, and obviously women can't be surgeons, blah blah blah. She disguised herself as a man so she can take these classes, whatever. She ends up making a deal that if she is able to pass the exams without being in the class, then she will get this very highly sought after apprenticeship, and that she will become a surgeon. Like, she just has to pass these exams. And so obviously she needs bodies to practice on, she needs patients, so that leads her to meeting up with a resurrection man, a person who digs up dead bodies for money, in order to strike this deal. And I love the premise of this, but in practice, it's just so boring. It is so boring. Like, most of this book is dedicated to like Hazel and her wanting to be a surgeon, which is fine, but I just kept going, okay, but like, where's the love story? Where's the romance? And there's supposed to be this mystery with like people disappearing off the streets, and like Jack, who is our love interest, has like no interest in that whatsoever. Like, his friends are going missing, but like when he meets Hazel, suddenly it's like just about Hazel, and he's like an accessory to the plot. It didn't make any sense. There's like this long scene with Hazel arguing about how many books she can take to go sit outside, which like admittedly, yes, I understand, but there's so many random weird things that slow down the pacing of this book, and it just made me so frustrated because it's not what I was expecting at all. On top of that, the ending of this book was just not good. I hated the ending so much, and as we were approaching it, the way the pacing was set up, I was truly like baffled to how this book was going to end, because nothing had been building, nothing was really happening. I was just assuming that we were gonna take the exams and that she was either gonna pass or fail and Jack was gonna be there and like whatever. That's not what happens, because suddenly I think the author remembered that she did have a plot outside of that, so she like shoves it all into the ending, and it just was so bad. It was so boring. I finished it and I was sitting there and I'm like, I mean, I guess it's a 3-star. Was it really that bad? And I rated it and I moved on, and then I was like, you know what? No, that was bad. Why on earth would you do that in a book that's called The Love Story? But anyway, I'm giving this book a D+. I really don't recommend it. It just was, I don't know. I think if this was just a story about Hazel trying to become a surgeon and there was like maybe some mystery thrown into it, I think it would have been fine. The romance is where it really just falls flat, and it would have annoyed me anyway, but it annoys me more because it was called a love story. Don't call it a love story when it's not. And then I started thinking, I'm like, well, maybe the title was a red herring, and maybe her like love story was her and being a surgeon and whatever, but like it's not. Like, it's not that deep, and so I want to spare you the frustration and say just go ahead and skip it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe to Talk Books with me every week. That's everything I got for today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!